In the war against the aquatic people, 90% of the aquatic people were infected, their bodies piling up along the beaches, with the harbor completely overwhelmed by corpses. No one knew what had really happened. In retaliation for our fishing and hunting of their species, the aquatic people secretly melted the Antarctic glaciers, and at an alarming speed. If all the ice on Earth were to melt, the global sea levels would rise by over 100 meters.
We will flood. We will drown. We will choke.
The aquatic emissaries told us they would give humanity 5 years to clean up all the ocean's pollution.
Little people, this was never a war. This was an inconvenience. You were the dirt that gathered while we were away. But now we have returned. And you will be cleansed.
Just as all of humanity sank into despair, I became the key to breaking the deadlock. Although I was branded a traitor to mankind, I still had my supporters. Every night, I would secretly press a button to disable the surveillance in my room, slipping out undetected. I would drive to a nearby beach, strip off my clothes, and call out Sorte's name to the ocean. What I didn't know was that to prevent any sudden attacks from the aquatic people, both the US and French representatives had installed jamming devices along the coast. Sorte couldn't possibly hear my voice. In fact, I was under constant surveillance. Even the guards at the door had been bribed by the Americans. During the first negotiations, the aquatic people had left behind 2 embryos that had died from pollution. American labs had obtained some of the aquatic people's cells. After conducting research, they developed a virus capable of genocide. That night, the guards brought me my dinner, but it had been drugged. After a glass of wine, I quickly fell into a deep sleep. Soon after, those sent by the Americans entered my room. Time was of the essence, and they completed their task before I woke up. When I finally woke, I attributed my fatigue to the disruption of my day-night cycle and didn't suspect anything. I went to the beach and called out Sorte's name again. After so many failed attempts, I had lost most of my hope, but unexpectedly the next morning Sorte appeared on the horizon and we finally embraced. She gave me a piece of advice.
We don't have much time. Go back, please, and tell your people to ask for accord.
Just 3 days later, the bodies of the aquatic people began to surface on oceans worldwide.